I said I would update you about this whole driving school and driving license thing. And here's a little update for you. Just yesterday, I got my driver's license. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. No, don't do that. But I did get my driver's license yesterday. It was a long process. I have a video that I have coming out about like driving school experience and how I like all that process. So, but I just wanted to say I did get my driver's license. Do you see the shirt? I know, you're probably like, you wear that shirt in every single video. Fine, I'll change it. Here you go. This feels a bit weird. I don't know what happened. Maybe it messed up in the dryer. But I got my driver's license, and actually today, just now, I drove solo for the first time ever. Well, don't tell anybody, but I did drive previously just for like 2 seconds by myself. But this is the first official time I've driven by myself. I only went 20 minutes away, not too far. But I went to get dinner for my family. Did it feel any different than when I was driving with someone? Because when you get your permit, you have to drive with somebody like 25 years or older. They have their license already for 5 years. That's the rules and requirements. But driving the first time, it felt a little weird being by myself in the car. But now it's like, it is a little weird because there's no one else there. And when I was driving with my permit, I was always with family. So we would kind of talk and sometimes have fun, but they were always critiquing my driving and giving me tips. But they have saved me a lot in terms of like giving feedback as I'm driving. Slow down, because sometimes I would just keep like not slow down when I need to slow down. So maybe I'll miss that help when I drive by myself. I'm not going to drive by myself. Like, I'm still going to drive with someone, or like someone else is going to drive me places, because I'm still new to driving, right? Like those places like the big cities and going out different places that are like an hour away, 2 hours away. I'm not going to do that. Not yet anyways. Maybe from like a year or a few months from now or something like that. Then yeah. As you know about me, I started driving school in my 20s, right? I'm in my 20s right now. I am an older learner, but I'm not like the only person in the entire world or to ever exist who didn't get their license at 16, but it felt like it was time for me. So I'm glad I finally got that and achieved that. I went to the DOL, Department of Licensing, and I got my license. I actually went there super early before they opened, and it was like a very long line. Still, every place is always probably going to be busy and booked. So, but it took me like, I had to wait an hour, and then I finally did all the stuff to get my license. So I now have my license, a paper one. Then they'll send me the official card soon. And of course, we have to get the enhanced license now to go to airports and be able to travel different places and outside of the country. So that's the one that I got, and they suggest you get that one. So that will be in the mail. And then I'll have that official license soon. Yeah, I just wanted to update you about driving school. Now that I think about it, because my friend, we're both the same age, she got her license. She took a road test. We both did that around the exact same time. I did my road test before hers, and then a few days later, she did her road test and passed. On my road test, I got a 94, I think. I got like 6 points taken off, or 4 points or something taken off. But I did good on my road test. I was stressing. I was like, I need to do practice tests. So I was going outside with my family, dragging them outside with me to help me with practice tests and learning how to parallel park. I did that like 3 days in a row, outside for like 2 hours doing parallel parking, and only that because I was stressing. I was like, I need to get this right. I need to get 100% on this road test. And I was stressed. Even like when I was practicing parallel parking, I didn't do it good enough. Like, in my personal opinion, I wasn't really good. Like, sometimes I would get it right and sometimes I would struggle to parallel park. But so like the last time, like a day before my actual road test, I went outside to Parallel Park and practiced that with my brother, and I didn't really do a good job, so I was stressed about that. But the road test was about 15 minutes. I just drove through a neighborhood that I'd never been into, and then just around the area, around the driving school that I go to or went to. And then that was 15 minutes. The issues I had was I hit the curb, like my tire was on the curb, just ever so slightly whenever I did parking on the curb. And then there's something else, my tire hit the curb again on another maneuver I did, so I got points docked for those two things. And then I didn't look over my shoulder during smog a few times, so I got points docked on that. But other than that, I got 94%. Parallel parking, I was stressed about that, but on the test, I magically, still like blows my mind, but I magically did it perfect, and I got like, I did it so amazingly, like no points docked or anything, and I aced that, which shocked me because I wasn't doing too good, but like I was able to get it done. I don't know, like Steph Curry in the fourth quarter, nothing but net. Anyways, Michael Jordan in overtime, LeBron James, Cleveland, this is for you. But I was like, I don't know how I did it. I don't know, but I did it. And I got a 94, like I said. My friend, she passed too. She was kind of not telling me what she missed, but I think she got in the 90s as well. And then she got her license before I did, and I got mine a few days later. But as I was saying, like, I think driving school really did help me, but I don't think you need to go to driving school if you are in your 20s. Like me, I was like the only 20-something-year-old in the class. I was the oldest one in the class, maybe second oldest. I don't think you would necessarily need driving school, but I took it because I was a nervous driver or nervous about driving. But like I'm saying, my friend didn't take driving school. Well, she did when she was 16, but she didn't do road test. But I'm like, she didn't do it the second time around. So I'm like, I don't know if you necessarily need it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. You can make that decision for you and, your sibling or kid or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, well, if it's a kid, they need to go to driving school. But if you're like me and you're older, you can make that decision for yourself if you want to just do the practice test or do the road test or like the knowledge test without doing driving school. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, anyways, this was supposed to be a little quick video, but yeah. So, driving now, I was saying I was a little nervous. Now I'm like, let's get out there, let's go drive, let's do it. I'm not even nervous anymore about driving. Sometimes I get a little scared still. Just today, just a few minutes ago, I was parking and I was trying to park between two cars, which I don't know why I did that. There was not that many spots in this parking lot at this restaurant, but I tried to park in this parking spot and I was cut it a little too, I didn't go wide enough to get into the spot, so I was cutting it a bit close, and if I kept going, I felt like I would have hit that car, so I was like, no, I backed up and found a new spot to park into, but parking is a struggle. I think a lot of people struggle with parking. I know I am getting better though, but yeah, for the next few months, I'm going to be parking like way in the back of the lot in empty spaces until I can get closer and get more comfortable with that. And you will not see me backing up into a spot, not yet, but maybe one day. I should make a video about driving. I was going to make a video about driving school, and I did make it, but then I have to scrap it because I was all over the place, so maybe I'll make a new one about that. If you're scared to get your driver's license, just do it, I know people are scared, like, 2025, I'm going to get my license. 2026, I'm going to get my license. 2027, you just need to do it in 2025. Well, 2025 is about to end, so, 2026 should be your goal, okay? With anything, don't push it back and push it off. Do it. Just do it. Not sponsored by Nike. But, if you're scared, then you should take driving school or, have someone who's really good at driving help you with that. But it's not as scary as you think it is, and I'm telling you that from experience. And just be safe out there when you're driving. Follow the rules, go the speed limit, don't text and drive. The amount of people I've seen texting and driving, Today I was driving in the car, no music or nothing. You can listen to music, just don't have it too loud. But I'm like, no music or nothing, I'm just, that's what I was doing. Eventually I'll play music. I played like one or two songs on the way back, but that was like for 7 minutes. So I'm telling you about texting and driving. Please don't do it. I saw someone watching a whole movie while driving. It was bizarre. He had his phone out here, like up here like this, and he was driving. I was like, you might as well get some popcorn and a drink. That's what he was doing. I was like, wow. I just wanted to give you a little update. I did get my license, and yeah. Like this video if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. I have 213 subscribers. My goal is 300, and I'll probably make a little cake or cookies. I've done both on my channel already. Maybe something sweet, a little as a celebration, but only when I get 300. So subscribe to my channel, and comment down below, like give the people some advice about driving if you're good at driving, and maybe even like being scared to drive. I know I could have used that when I was first starting. Thank you for watching this video, and see ya.